Hello. I don't usually do face videos, so this is something new, but I just got a new box of paint, and I know unboxings are a thing, so I thought I would show you what I got. I already opened it because I completely forgot, but I haven't opened everything. So let's see. We're going to start with this lovely, let's see if I can get it. There we go. I got a big thing of white. Usually I get this size, the 4 ounce, and I decided to get a whole pint. So that's really exciting. I always need more white paint. Okay. And I am trying some new things. So first I've got this acrylic finisher. It should be a clear coat over everything. So if I do something fun and new that I haven't tried before, I can put this over it and it will keep that waterproof finish that I really like. And then I got a new box because, I have some other things in here. I'm going to take them out so that I can show you the colors that I just got. So I have right now a box and a half, and half of this is things that I'm refilling, and half of this is things that are completely new to me. Let's see if I can get it open. That's always the hard part here. For some reason, they like these boxes to be hard to open. Or somebody spilled. Oh no. Oh no. The orange spilled. That being said, one of my new colors is like true orange. Let's see. Don't look at my face. Look at the paint. There we go. So that has spilled. Should be okay. But now I have orange for the first time. Oh, I have to figure out how to clean these caps. This is gross. Ew. Still really exciting. Okay. Refill of purple. Refill of purple. It doesn't want to. There we go. So that's great. Let's see. Let's go with the old colors and then the new ones. I have to take that orange out first just because. Let's see. What else is my scarlet red, which is the darker of the flat reds that I use. Come on. Find it. There we go. Scarlet red. The other red that I use, I'll compare them after this. Dig into that. Blue is something I'm getting low on. So that's a refill. My regular metallic gold. I also have something, I think it's called 15K gold. I'll pull that out later to show. Pewter. It doesn't want to show it, but it shows it well enough. There we go, the pewter. And then, are the rest of these all new? Yes. Okay. Oh, no, and South Beach, which I often use as a base when I want something other than black or white. It's there for a second. It doesn't want to be there, but it's a really nice kind of flat teal. Here, let me pull this down and I can show you. It's this color. That's South Beach. So then the new ones are the orange, and then I got brick, and I got dark brown. Don't look at my face, look at the paint. There it is, dark brown. Can't wait to use these. And gray. Putting a little pyramid up here that you can't see, but hopefully they don't all fall down. Then I wanted a darker yellow, so I got some mustard yellow. And then I thought I needed a lighter brown too. So this color is called Saddle. Let's see. There we go. Saddle. That is those. And then the new ones. Oh, these are so exciting. I'll drop them. They're so exciting. So these are glitters. These are the Angelus Glitterites, they call them. So I'm going to show you this side first. And that is Tuxedo Black. And then we've got this one that calls itself Silver Spark. And then this one, which is Desert Gold. And this lovely one, which is Orange Orange, which might be their least creative name, but that's okay. We don't all need to be creative all the time. So then I was going to show you, I can show you one here. So the one that I got was the Scarlet Red, which is this color. Let me move the light so you can really see it. There we go. That's Scarlet Red, and then that's Fire Red. So you can also see Scarlet Red, Fire Red. I'm going to switch the camera angle and try out these new colors on my tester. So give me just a minute. It looks like my audio didn't save. So here we go. This is my test sheet. As you can see, I've got 3 base colors, black, white, and South Beach. And that way I can see the way that colors look on top of them. So we're going to try the new colors, starting with orange. I always shake them before just to make sure that they're mixed through. This orange, when I put it on, it was a lot more liquidy than I'm used to. Usually they have a little bit more weight to them. They're a little bit more viscous, where this orange came out a lot damper. And after the spill situation, I'm kind of wondering if there's something wrong with it. I'm going to have to use it carefully. So we'll see how it goes with that orange. This is just a little cleanup. As you can see, these paints really, as long as they're fresh, they clean up really well. You can't even see it on that rose gold there. All right, let's go with the next one. This is the Saddle. I thought it actually turned out to be a really nice brown. It comes out almost rich, might be the right word for it. It's actually a little bit darker than I expected it to be, but I don't think that's a problem. I was thinking it was going to be more of a tan. Next, we're going to go with the Mustard. This one I was and still am really excited about. Often I will want something to be yellow and need it to just be a little more clear when I put it on, because the yellow sometimes doesn't come out as opaque as I need it to. So this is a nice opaque mustard yellow. I might end up using it as a base under yellow from time to time just to really get that solid color. Next, we are going with gray. Good, simple color. Might turn out that I end up with a 4th base color, in which case I'll need to do a whole new test sheet. It's a good matte gray. There's not much else I can say about it. I'm really pleased. It's a good color. Matte gray. Perfect. Just perfect. All right. Next we have the dark brown. It's great to have this variety now. I definitely did not have anything like this variety before. So now instead of using bronze whenever I want brown, I have the choice between bronze if I want something more metallic, the saddle for a light brown, and this dark brown for things that I want really dark. It is much darker than I expected. It's very close to the black. Up close, you can really see the difference between the black and the dark brown, but not much. Finally, brick. I expected this to come out redder than it was. I was thinking more like a building brick, and this is more like a brick brown. It's a nice color. It's, again, very rich, very opaque. That's often a thing that I really like in these Angelus paints, is how opaque they are. All right, we are going to put this aside and look at the glitters. So I don't have a test sheet for the glitters, so we're going to start with a whole new piece of leather. We have 4 glitters, and it was recommended that underneath them you put the closest color to them. So we're going to go gold, black, silver, and then orange. So with the gold, we have 2 choices. We have the 18K gold and the gold that we just got. So they're slightly different. I think that the 18K gold is a little shinier and a little paler, where the standard gold is a little darker. Then with the black, we're just going to do a black underneath, very simple. With the silver, I'm going to try both the sterling silver and the pewter. I use both of them for silver depending on what I'm doing. And then with the orange, we're of course going to try orange. And we're also going to try the fire red and the copper, but we'll get there in a minute. So first the gold. Sometimes they have that air bubble on top. We're just going to do a little test strip of the 18K. And then the standard gold. I think this one has a brush. Yes, it does. The brush gives a really nice even test strip. That's usually the way I like to go, but it's not always what we have. Now we're going to let that dry. All right, and then the black, that's also going to need a brush. Where's the right brush? There we go. Got to get the brush dry or it's just going to be too much liquid. So here's our black, giving it a little bit of space so that we can separate things out. Nice, simple black. All right, there we go. Tuxedo black will come with that. Then for our silvers, this is what calls itself sterling silver, and it is almost white. It is a very lovely, almost white silver metallic. I really love using it. It comes out, well, you can see it. It's just a beautiful color. And it's just got the perfect amount of almost mirror shine. You definitely couldn't see your face in it, but there you go. And then for the pewter, it's a nice, it's somewhere between silver and gunmetal, and I really love that. Okay, then for the last strip, we're going to start with this orange that I'm feeling a little unsure about. We'll get more into that later. And then looking at it, yeah, I'm going to try with the fire red. And actually, I think what I did was the scarlet, not the fire. So the scarlet red. And we're going to go with the copper, which I need to dig into the bag for, but here it is. All right, there we go. I'm also going to try the white with the silver just to see how it looks. So we'll have 2 colors under the gold, 1 color under the black, and then 3 each under the silver and orange. All right, let's open up this new big thing of white paint. This is a really exciting thing to get to play with. I always love when I get new paints, and getting this big thing of white means that maybe it'll last a few months instead of a few weeks. White goes fast. All right, so we're just going to take out a brush and do a nice swipe of the white. I always layer the white because it doesn't cover as well as a lot of other colors, which is standard for white paints, so it's not really a surprise. All right, so now we need to let this dry. I'll be back after a while and we'll see how it goes. So here we are, we're back after a while. It is mostly dry. So let's see, we're gonna try the glitters. Now I'm looking at the orange because it did not fully dry. It's still definitely tacky. The rest are quite dry, but that orange I'm a little unsure about, so we'll get there. Let's start with the gold glitter. Oh, there's a little swirl of white in there, so I'm going to try and shake it up more. I really want to get the paint as even a consistency as possible because that way it will paint more evenly. So let's just put, a swipe or two of paint over what we have and see how that looks after a while. All right, that's going to be our gold. Yeah, you can see the colors underneath it, and we will see how that dries. Right. Then we are actually going to do the white next. I want to do the black last just because it's black, and so should probably be the last thing on the brush. That's generally just what I try to do, so I don't have to change brushes too many times. So we'll put this over and just see how it dries. Looking at it right now, it looks like it's very good coverage on the silver. You can kind of see the pewter through, and you can definitely see the white through. So we'll see how that changes over time. Next, this is a hard choice. I think that orange is definitely not, yeah, you can see that. It's just not dry. I'm probably going to paint over it anyway, but I'm going to go with the black next just so that I'm not putting a brush with actual paint on it into my glitters. I'd rather have a little bit of black glitter in the orange glitter than have orange paint in the black glitter. So just a little nice easy swipe of that black, and we'll see how that looks. Yeah, they're so shiny. I really love it. Okay. Let's try the orange. I kind of love the fact that it says its name twice. That's just so silly and kind of delightful. I'm sure that this is going to end up mixing in with the actual orange paint, but I think it'll give me enough of an idea to know what I'm getting into when I decide to paint with it. Nice even coat. And there we go. That's a nice test strip. But I think I'm going to just do a little bit of each of them on their own so that I can see what they look like with nothing underneath. Now, even with this, I would probably have a base underneath. So the fact that I'm not doing the glitters on the base is something I'll have to think about later. I may have to do a new test sheet anyway because of the gray. So we'll think about that at some other time. Right now, this is just a fun way to kind of see what I have. There's something really wonderful about black glitter. I don't even know why. It's just fun. All right, and then we will do the gold. And we'll just put a little bit of that up in that top corner. And that is those. All right, so this is what they look like wet. But really what matters is what they're going to look like dry. So we'll just put this aside and come back to it tomorrow. See you all then. All right, so it's actually a few days later, and I'm just going to show you what it all looks like. Here's a close-up. I mean, here's basic. You can see the colors. They're very, very shiny, especially under my ring light. But up close, there we go. You can really see sort of the glitter doing its glitter thing. It is truly glitter. And when I run my finger over it, it feels like glitter. It's got that firm texture. I really am loving it. And it's not coming off at all on my fingers. They didn't all come out how I expected. The pewter really came out so well, and the orange on top of the copper is absolutely amazing. I really like all of it. The texture is great. I think that these came out fantastically. I am going to put the acrylic coat over them in the future. Then in terms of how the basic colors came out, just a little close up. Of course, it's really hard to see the colors over the monitor, but getting a nice sort of picture of what they look like. So here we go. This is my color palettes and tests for right now. And I really am looking forward to using them all. So that's my first unboxing video. I am really hoping to do more of them, as well as to get you guys more time-lapse videos and maybe a couple of sort of how-tos when I'm cutting leather and things like that. These videos are a lot more work than I expected, but I am really enjoying them and enjoying getting them out to you. So I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much to all of my patrons. You guys really keep me going. I can't even begin to tell you. If you would like to join them and get great perks like pictures from the studio and postcards and things like that, I will show you this month's postcard to my $10 and more patrons. The color's not coming out well in the video because I'm not good at video, but we'll get there later. But if you want to be a part of that, you can find me at patreon.com/joystarstory, and I'll make sure there's a link in the description. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.